Home to some of the tallest skyscrapers in Latin America, a diverse gastronomic scene, beaches, and vibrant rainforests, Panama seems like a Central American country that has it all. I'll admit that this country has never really been on my must-see list, but after seeing pictures of its famous spiral building and lit-up skyline, I was intrigued. I wanted to learn more about this modern city, witness the famous canal, and of course taste all the Panamanian food. The cuisine is as much of a melting pot as the city's people, a mix of Latin American, indigenous, African, and Caribbean dishes. Think natural ingredients with big explosions of flavor. Oh, and if you love coffee, you really can't skip Panama, home to the $10 a cup premium Geisha coffee grown under the best care. So if you're thinking of coming to Panama City, I hope this video inspires you even more to come. It really is a special city that offers an experience for everyone to love. Hello friends! We just made it to Panama City, Panama. We took a red-eye flight here from New York City. We just dropped off our luggage at a luggage storage space at a hotel that we're not staying at, and I just cleaned up a little bit. We're gonna be here for the next 4 days, and it's bright and early. So we're gonna start with getting some food at the Coca-Cola Cafe, which is the world's only cafe with the name Coca-Cola in it. Back then, they were able to get that in their name when trademarks weren't really a thing. And this cafe has been open since 1875. Panama and Cuba were actually the first countries outside of the US to sell Coca-Cola as a beverage. So this place is really historic. It's known for really affordable breakfast, just like classic diner food. Here it is, guys, the Coca-Cola Cafe. Look, there's Marilyn Monroe drinking a Coke. I got eggs with bacon and bread. This cost $4.50. Can't say it looks too appetizing, but we're doing it for the history. Oh, and we got fresh squeezed orange juice too. It just rained so hard out of nowhere. Getting some umbrellas. I'll do black. We have a walking tour later, so we figured we need to get some umbrellas. By the way, everything here is in USD, so there's no change in currency. We have a lot of time to kill before the walking tour. I think to kill some time right now and to get a little bit more caffeinated, we're gonna go to a coffee shop. Have come to do a short hike. Should be about 20 minutes or so, I've read online, and we're getting our first little dose of nature here in Panama. It already smells so good. I love the smell of the rainforest, that humidity, that soil, and we are at Ancon Hill. We should be able to see a really pretty panoramic view of the city. Let's go! Oh, we already see our first little critters. There's a big old termite nest. Signing in. Closer. You guys see him? He's right there. At first I couldn't tell it was a sloth, but then it moved. Oh, it's so cute. My God, it has the weirdest face. sweaty I am. Oh, it's so humid and hot. It took about 35 minutes for us to do this hike, by the way, starting from where I was talking in front of the sign. If you look online, there might be reviews saying it takes 20 minutes, it takes an hour, a lot of conflicting info. But according to our moderate fitness levels, it took about 35 minutes. We are staying in the Old Town area, and this is also another popular place to stay too, kind of like the financial downtown area. Look at how different the two are. We are at Restaurante La Bendición. The music is super loud, so I don't even know if you can hear me. But we are rewarding ourselves with ceviche, which is a must-eat here in Panama. We're actually right across from a super famous seafood market, but I read online that people say it's really touristy and overpriced, and that this place is where all the locals go for the best, affordably priced ceviche. Ah, oh no, it's dripping. Yeah, oh, this looks so good. We got the fish ceviche. This was $6 for this huge pint. This is what I've been waiting for. Fried plantain baskets filled with mixed seafood. It's like a seafood stew. And then I got yuca fries. We are now sitting at Plaza Herrera because we're going to be taking a walking tour. I personally love doing walking tours, like on the first day that I get to a new country. It's kind of like an introductory little session to learn more about the country, and I really don't know much about Panama other than the canal, so it'll be really interesting to learn more. Side note, this area reminds me of old San Juan in Puerto Rico so much. Just like the architecture, even the way like the plaza is laid out and how it's, you know, like a plaza and you can walk around it, the shops, the colors. Yeah, it just reminds me a lot of San Juan in Puerto Rico. How good do these papayas look? I want one. I have rambutan. Starting to see some skyscrapers. feet hurt so badly. And we're tired, hungry, but we're almost done with the tour. That building right there is so pretty. It's so unique. Morning, friends. It is the next day. We survived the longest day yesterday. My body is sore. We did so much walking. Just to recap a little bit, the walking tour yesterday ended up being like 3.5 hours. After the rooftop bar, we decided not to have a drink with them because we still needed to pick up our luggage and check into this Airbnb that I'm in, which I might do a little quick tour on later. The walking tour that we took had really good reviews, and I feel like it lived up to its hype because it's the first walking tour that I've ever taken that actually the tour guide takes the metro with you. And I thought that was really cool. He gave us so much good information about Panama, and the walking tour consisted of going through the old town, which is where we're staying in Casco Viejo, and then through a more lower income neighborhood and seeing fruit markets and seeing shops, and ending off in the financial district where all the skyscrapers, all the big banks are, and where the luxury apartments are. So we kind of got to see a really good mix of Panama City. And again, the metro part was so cool. The metro is fairly new in Panama City. It was built in 2014. There are only 2 lines right now. So we took line 1, which was underground, but our guide was telling us that line 2, which goes to the airport, is above ground. So if you ever take line 2, you get to actually see Panama City. They are planning on adding a line 3 by 2026 and just advancing the entire system, adding more lines. Yeah, it was just really cool to see how modern it is. And I think it's the only Central American country that has a metro system. It was so clean, and because they are really trying to promote like the metro etiquette culture, there are signs saying like, be quiet in the metro, don't throw trash out, make sure you stay in line when you're queuing up to go into the metro. So I thought that that was really cool to see them promoting that kind of like metro etiquette because they're going to be advancing so much. After the tour, we were so exhausted, but we still made our way out to dinner. We went to this nearby restaurant in the old town, got some delicious food. Andrew got a burger, I got some shrimps on top of fried cassava, and then we also enjoyed some drinks, which were much needed. They have some creative cocktails and then also some classic cocktails. The cocktails were actually pretty affordable for such a nice like atmosphere. They were all under about $13. And now we are up pretty early, sore but excited because we're going to be going on a little tour near a rainforest reserve to learn a little bit about the Panama Canal, but also to see some monkeys. But first, before the tour guide picks us up, we need to go get some coffee. We're at Pepe Cafe. Got a macchiato. Look at how cute this cup is. We have arrived at Gamboa Rainforest Reserve. There are so many different species of wildlife here. We're gonna go see some monkeys, sloths. I really want to see some toucans if I can. Are you excited? And we're already seeing the Panama Canal and learning so much about the history of trade. It only took about 45 minutes to get here. No motion sickness, no windy roads, and we're about to get on a boat now.
The name of the area is Gamboa. On your
We are back at the Airbnb now. We got super soaked on that boat, so it felt so nice coming back to take a hot shower. The tour ended early, like an hour early, so it's only like noon to 1-ish right now. We are gonna get ready to go to lunch and then grab some craft beer. Still can't really believe that I just was on the Panama Canal, the world famous Panama Canal. I feel like it's not on a lot of people's bucket lists, and it wasn't on mine either. But now that I've done it, I feel so accomplished. I feel like I did a very, very worldly, amazing, epic thing. Before we head out, I wanted to show you guys a quick tour of the Airbnb, starting from the bedroom. Excuse the mess, but this is our bedroom. Lovely big bed and a brick wall. And then it's a master bedroom, so there is a nice shower with a rainfall shower head. From here, there is a laundry room that we are definitely gonna use. And I highly suggest finding a place in Panama if you're coming to have laundry, because you are gonna be soaked in one way or another, whether it's sweat or water, beach water, river water, whatever it is. And then we're gonna go downstairs, and yes, this Airbnb is pretty big. I didn't expect it to be so big, but it is. There is another bathroom. This one's like a half bath. And then the living room. Isn't the floor super cute too? There's a small Juliet balcony here, and a little kitchenette with everything that you need, a toaster, a blender, and this is the couch, which is super comfortable. Oh, and there's a balcony here too, one where you can actually sit. There's like a chair out there. Can you guys see how humid it is? We are at a very highly rated, highly recommended Panamanian restaurant, and we're gonna try some authentic Panamanian dishes. The people that were on our tour were talking about this restaurant, and I overheard it, so I was like, we have to come here. We just ordered. The menu is insane. Everything looks so good. It was very, very hard to choose what we wanted. Our babitas have arrived. I got the lemonade with raspberry. I think these are local raspberries. Oh my God, so good. And then Andrew got the sugar cane juice. So good. To share, we got the garlic clams. And I'm really excited for this. This is a Panamanian dough fritter called hojaldre. And it's nice and hot.
Here, you want a little?
Oh my God, it's super spicy. Doughy and dense. Perfect as a dipping tool. This is a chicken soup. I believe this is yuca. I got the Panamanian feast. A little bit of everything. This is a fried yuca stick, fried plantain. Yuca again, or cassava? Wait, more plantain. Maybe this is a sweet plantain. Chicharron, pork belly, rice and peas, and this is some beef. And I'm not sure what this is. It kind of tastes like a sweet potato or pumpkin. We're super stuffed. That was delicious. We are now walking along Avenida Argentina, which is where the restaurant was on. And there are a lot of restaurants, a lot of bars. It's a main street here. We really don't have anything planned for the rest of the day. So we're gonna take it chill and just eat. And now we're gonna go to a craft beer place. Panamanian dates. I think it's vegan. Sweet plantains, beef tongue, and crispy wonton strips. Bye-bye Airbnb. This Airbnb was really good in terms of location and size and everything that was in here, but the communication with the host was not the best, so I'm still debating whether or not I want to put this Airbnb link in the description box. We are at Bumaka, which is a cafe slash souvenir shop, and they have the Geisha coffee, and I caved and I got it. It was $10 for a cup of pour over, but you can have it cheaper as an espresso or as a latte. I kind of just wanted to taste like the pure flavor of it, but $10, this better be some good coffee. Oh my gosh, the most expensive cup of coffee I have ever purchased. Okay, my verdict, you guys, good, but doesn't taste anything too special. It smells really good though. It smells like honey and dates. I feel like I haven't given a good explanation as to why this coffee is so expensive and precious. The Geisha coffee started in Ethiopia, but the Panamanian Geisha has a distinct and verifiable genetic fingerprint. It's grown under the highest quality care at a very high altitude, and it's also tolerant to coffee leaf rust. So there's that. This will probably be the only time I'll ever have a $10 cup of coffee. It's lunchtime. We are at La Tapa del Coco, which is a Panamanian restaurant. Even the Uber driver was like, you guys are going to a really good restaurant. They specialize in Afro-Panamanian food because the chef himself is Afro-Panamanian, so he wanted to showcase all the flavors of his culture in this restaurant. They have a mix of like West Indies flavors, Jamaican, all the beautiful spices of the Caribbean. So I'm really excited. It's spicy. Okay, wait, this is actually amazing. With little octopus. Shark chicken. Got our hot sauces.